The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has been suing Ripple since December 2020, and they are within months of their final battle. The SEC alleged that Ripple and two of its executives raised $1.3 billion in an unregistered securities sale. Ripple has declined settlement offers to date, claiming that they never conducted such a sale. Welcome to XRP Insider. We provide the latest news of XRP Ripple. To stay updated with exciting news, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To know more, please watch till the end. A judge could rule on the current securities status of XRP as those tokens exist today, but most of the lawsuit specifically relates to Ripple's initial coin offering, ICO. In other words, whether or not XRP is a security nowadays, the company's earlier actions, promises, and sales is a separate legal issue. In a worst-case outcome for the defendants, a judge could order Ripple to pay several $1 billion in treble damages, disgorgement, fines, and interest. Such a sum would permanently bankrupt it, co-founder and chief exec Brad Garlinghouse, and/or executive Chris Larson. Ripple and its team remain confident that they will prevail in court. As recently as December 5, the SEC and Ripple submitted final arguments and jointly requested a judge to rule on summary judgment. This would end the lawsuit and avoid a courtroom trial. This display of cooperation made some people believe that a resolution was near, but District Judge Annalisa Torres has yet to set a date for another hearing. In the meantime, Garlinghouse has mentioned he expects a decision within the first half of 2023. Meanwhile, the SEC and Ripple continue to tussle back and forth through court filings. According to attorney James Fillon, the SEC recently filed a motion to block testimony by Ripple's expert witnesses. Meanwhile, Ripple's general counsel Stuart Alderety has controversially called on Congress to improve its oversight of the SEC, which in his opinion, pursues power at the expense of good policy. Alderety claimed the SEC doesn't have the authority to make new laws, nor does it have authority as broad as it claims. On September 29, the presiding judge ruled in favor of Ripple's request for correspondence related to Bill Hinman's statements on Ethereum. In a previous speech, Hinman opined that Ethereum had become decentralized enough to avoid classification as a security. Empower Oversight obtained evidence that Hinman had a potential conflict of interest while making that speech. He had a financial stake in Simpson Thacher & Bartlett, a law firm listed as a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Empower Oversight had legal experience fighting the SEC to honor its FOIA requests. Ripple's XRP report for the final quarter of last year indicated that it sold another $226.3 million worth of its native token. The report claimed that Ripple remained confident a ruling would be made in 2023. According to defense attorney James Fillon, a final court date is still pending. Slightly more than 2 years ago, the SEC announced its lawsuit against Ripple. It is possible that Ripple declined a settlement in good faith. It is also possible that the settlement amount would have bankrupted the company, giving it little option but to delay by battling in court. Both parties anticipate that the presiding judge could issue summary judgment within the next few months. U.S. Attorney John Deaton has explained in depth why the XRP cryptocurrency cannot be classified as a security even if blockchain payments company Ripple sold it to the public as an investment contract. The debate over whether XRP should be deemed a security rages, something that is the crux of the legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. In a detailed Twitter thread on Friday, crypto law founder John E. Deaton asserted that XRP remains a digital code even if Ripple sold it as an investment contract, security, in the past or is still selling it now. Deaton noted that just because someone used Bitcoin, BTC, as a security, it didn't turn it into a security. Similarly, in the LBRY credits, LBC, case, the judge ruled that LBRY sold LBC as an investment contract when it made direct sales. In the lawyer's view, LBC remains a software code and nothing else. The SEC even admitted on record that the sale of LBC tokens in the secondary market did not constitute a security. This means LBC itself does not qualify as a security. If it did, the court's ruling would apply to all of its sales. The same applies to Ripple's XRP. However, Deaton notes that the Commission has previously implied that the XRP token itself is a security. This novel and dangerous embodiment theory is how the SEC is attempting to expand its jurisdictional reach into secondary market transactions. The theory stretches Howey beyond recognition, he added. Still, the underlying asset is never the security in an investment contract case, and the novel Howey test requires a Howey analysis at the time of each offer or sale. This is why Deaton is quite confident District Judge Annalisa Torres will reject the SEC's summary judgment motion in the XRP suit. Deaton also cited the crypto market lodestar, Bitcoin, as he explored the XRP security issue. He notes that the digital asset was once packaged, marketed, offered, and sold as an investment contract. This is the case for condos, chinchillas, and beavers. Even though they can be sold as investment contracts, that doesn't mean they turn into securities. The SEC took action against Ripple in December 2020, contending that it had sold an unregistered security since 2013. 2 years later, the high-profile case grossly muddied Ripple's reputation drags on. A ruling is expected in the first half of 2023, barring an unlikely settlement. Most XRP loyalists believe Ripple has the upper hand in the case, and they are convinced the company will ultimately prevail. That being said, the regulatory clarity the crypto industry has long clamored for is most likely to come in the form of a decision in the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit. Craig Wright, a computer scientist and self-proclaimed Bitcoin (BTC) creator, has extended his criticism of the Ripple ecosystem and its backers. In particular, Wright has called the XRP fans a cultist army, claiming that the community knows the token will end up as a pyramid scheme at a time Ripple is currently in a legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), he said in a tweet on February 4. Wright made the statement suggesting that the XRP fans closely follow a case between his firm Tulip Trading against 16 developers. In the case, the court ruled it should go to trial in London. The developers are accused of having fiduciary duties and duties in tort to rewrite or amend protocol code, seeking to give Wright access to 111,000 Bitcoin. There is a reason why the XRP cultist army is following the Tulip Trading case so closely. They completely understand that this will end the pyramid scheme that is Ripple and XRP, he said. According to Wright, he projects an XRP wipeout over what he termed as a fraudulent scheme. Furthermore, Wright questioned the authenticity of the general Ripple project as the platform moves to power cross-border transactions. Wright also termed XRP a bad joke and maintained that the asset should not be classified as a cryptocurrency but as a scam. Notably, he has been involved in several Twitter altercations with the Ripple community, where he has questioned the viability of XRP. As reported by Finbold, the self-proclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto termed XRP as a useless pump and dump scheme. The talk about Ripple comes as the crypto industry awaits the outcome of the Ripple and SEC case. Both parties have made final submissions, and legal experts are sharing their overview of the case. For example, law professor J.W. Verrett accused the SEC of treating Ripple like a Ponzi scheme. Meanwhile, Wright has been embroiled in controversy regarding his identity as Satoshi Nakamoto, the anonymous founder of Bitcoin. The controversy has extended outside crypto circles, with reports alleging that a large section of his PhD thesis was plagiarized. At the same time, a federal court in West Palm Beach, Florida, ruled that he must pay $43 million to a joint venture he co-founded for illegally seizing intellectual property. We would like to make it clear that this is not a platform designed expressly to offer financial advice, and we are not requesting that you invest in any particular business. This is just a route used to deliver instructional material to your door. See you again soon on XRP Insider, the leading source for cryptocurrency news.